As soon as we heard about the exhibition, we contacted our colleagues at the Victoria and Albert and immediately showed a level of commitment and interest to the show that I think was persuasive. And so we're really looking forward to welcoming people from all over the country that will want to come to Chicago to see this show. I'm Michael Darling, Chief Curator here at the Museum of Contemporary Art, Chicago. We were lucky here at the MCA to fit this entire exhibition in one continuous sort of gallery space. So once you're in all the way through to the end. And at some of the other museums, they had to break it up into different spaces. Sometimes you had to exit the gallery altogether, go down the hall or downstairs to the next half. And so here, I think it'll be a much more fluid experience as well. It follows, from the very beginning, from his sort of teen years, and then to his first hit with Space Oddity, and then really there, kind of almost album by album in a way, kind of going through the career. Here in Chicago, we've done a few things that are different from the other venues so far, and one of them, the goals was really to sort of address our American audience and maybe highlight things that we thought would be more important and special to them. And one small section, at least in the other presentations, was devoted to his appearance on Saturday Night Live in 1979.
He passed upon the stair and spoke of once and when, although I wasn't there.
This will be one of those areas where as you're walking through the exhibition with your headphones, you come into this area, and if you're standing in front of the Saturday Night Live material, you'll have that soundtrack of the man who sold the world playing in your headphones, and watching David Bowie sing along to that soundtrack.
With the man who sold the world.
The two costumes that he wore will be here in the flesh. One of them, the second set, included him, showed him wearing kind of a communist era Maoist kind of outfit, which had a skirt. Actually, it was a jacket with a skirt rather than pants, and he had a pink poodle that had a television embedded in its face or its mouth. That was part of the ensemble, and so that will be here too, and as well as this kind of exaggerated tuxedo-like shape or outfit that he wore, which he couldn't move in. Actually, he had to be carried onto stage because it didn't have any separate legs or anything. It was almost like a tube that he slipped himself into, and that will be here as well. So I think the fascination with Bowie is his constant reinvention, the way that he never just got locked into one look, one appearance, one approach even to his music. He was always pushing himself, always changing, and even the way that he was just willing to take so many risks and go against societal conventions, even thinking about kind of his gender bending ways. And so I think it's that kind of freedom of expression that he represents that really means a lot to so many of his fans, and I think it's what's fascinating to see it in a more historical light too, to sort of understand how long ago he was doing these things and how relevant some of that message still is today.